Alright, hello and welcome to qualifying. I'm your commentator today for round 3 in Imola. I'm your commentator along with my co-commentator here, Roach.
Hello. Here we go. So
Formula West Sport
capacity.
Worldwide Leagues. TNC, just round 3 of the season that we're back here. And we have 8 drivers today. And I think we're gonna have, I have no clue how many laps there is, but lap length is 3.05 miles, with pole position being on the left-hand side of the track. Lap record of a 1:15.4 in the race and a 1:13.6 in qualifying. Anyways, how you doing, Roach? And how do you feel about this race?
I'm doing good. I feel like it'll be a good race, considering that Austria was pretty good. So
I can agree, I can agree.
we'll see how we handle.
As let's see, let me turn on my telemetry and all that. Alright, so the two Aston Martins are the first ones out. And it's Focina who's the leading Aston Martin. Crazy Carter behind him. That looks like it is Lobster right behind Focina. And then I think it's King Hamilton behind, yep, behind Lobster. And then it goes to Plube, or actually no, it goes to Pine, then Plube, and then Bucky Blitz. So everybody out except for Massive Nuggies.
Yeah, well, Massive Nuggies does tend to come out a lot closer to the mid part of qualifying, so I'm guessing we'll see that again from him.
Alright, here we go now as Focina starts their lap and Crazy Carter right behind him. Or right behind them, because I don't know if it's a girl or a dude, but oh well. Here we go into turn 1. Turn 2, very nice few corners there into turn 3. Now into this little S here that we have. Into the hairpin. Very nice hairpin there from Focina. Now as we're staying on board with Focina, Roach, who do you think will get pole position here?
To be honest, I feel like it'll either be between Nuggies or Plube.
Ooh, Focina's invalidated. I can see Nuggies taking it here.
I could see Nuggies taking it as well. But then again, we do have Crazy Carter here, so Carter could also take it.
That is true, that is true.
Currently watching Plube out on a lap, going down into the hairpin right here.
Both
Not
Aston
hairpin,
Martin
slow
drivers
corner.
have invalidated their laps. They're going into the pits. So here we go. Lobster's going to be the first one to complete a lap in that McLaren. Across the line, it's a 1:17. King Hamilton coming across the line, going to be P2 with a 1:19. Pine also coming across, it's going to be a 1:17.4. And then Plube going to come in
With
with
a
a 1:15. Jesus. Now let's see, Bucky
1:15.4.
Blitz
Okay,
goes
let's
into
put
P2 with a
15.9.
1:15.9. Very
Got
close, a few
it.
laps there.
Do believe an Athens is coming out of the pits right now. Nah, nobody's coming out.
Nope. Looks like everybody's just gonna come in for their in lap. Then go out again, possibly.
We do have an Aston going out.
Oh, we do.
Focina is leaving the pits, and that seems to be our only movement at the moment. I believe Plube might go for another lap.
Plube? Maybe. Maybe. He does like to use all three of his sets in qualifying, so it's very possible that he does.
He went into the pits, so. We do have McLaren of a 40-pound lobster going for a second run at it, and we also have Pine going for a second run at it.
Oh, we do now. Okay.
It
Oh,
seems like the other Aston has come out of the pits already as well.
Pine does not have any ERS left. Lobster has 50%. So, oh, Lobster's up 3/10 on his lap already.
Focina is pretty close to starting up their lap. They're approaching the last couple of turns.
Okay, so Pine's not going for another lap, I guess. Lobster's up 3/10 from his lap. He's up 5/10 now, going into sector 3. So that's an Aston Martin spun round. But we're still green flags as they're up and going. Here we go, it's the final two corners with 40-pound Lobster. Up massively on his last lap. He's gonna come across the line. It's gonna be a 1:16.6, put him up to P3.
Goes ahead of Pine by 2/10. No, less than 2/10.
Rosina didn't turn off their ERS on their out lap, so that's gonna be killer.
We'll see how it affects Focina.
Purple sector 2. Or Rosina. I think Rosina might have gotten purple sector 1 as well. Here we go, it's sector 3. Oh.
The last turn, what do we see?
Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. What is it going to be here from Focina? It's going to be a 1:15.4 into pole position by 2/100ths of a second. Actually, less than 2/100ths of a second, but wow.
It's barely there. So we could see either one of the Astons on pole, or we could see the
Crazy Carter just invalidated again.
or like I said, Massive Nuggies, because he still hasn't come in. What's happening at Mercedes? Oh, Blue is coming out right now.
Bucky Blitz is also out.
Blue coming out right now has left Hamilton just sitting there for a bit. 40-pound Lobster has gone into the pits.
New set for Bucky Blitz. Is it a new set for Blue? Looks like it is a new set.
Looks again in lap from Focina. So it looks like Blitz will be our first runner of these cars to go on another lap. And then followed behind by Plube.
Alright, Bucky Blitz starting their lap. Plube also starting his lap very shortly. That's a McLaren. That looks like his 40-pound Lobster going on his out lap. And that's King Hamilton also going on there on his out lap. Oh, and that's McLaren spun. That's 40-pound lobster spun around at turn 2. I think that's turn 2.
Blue has put the car back in the pits.
Oh, okay. Well, guess no run from Blue, but Bucky Blitz is on a run here. He's incoming Aqua Minerale. Mineral water. Very nice. In that section here as we come up to the chicane. Very nice turn in. Nice onto the throttle. So here we go, coming into the last part of the track here with turn 17, turn 18. Now a little straight, and he's coming into the pits. So no, we're not going to see the last turn of turn 19. But guess what? We'll go on board with King Hamilton to see it. Here we go. There's turn 19. There's the straight. He's on his lap. 40-pound lobster starting their lap. Crazy Carter starting his lap.
We have Clue leaving the pits at the moment. Going through the first two chicanes. The chicane.
King Hamilton up 9/10 on his lap. Big improvement from sector 1. Here we go into this nice little turn into mineral water, Aqua Minerale. Nice section there. Into the chicane we go with King Hamilton in that Mercedes. Crazy Carter has left the session. Looks like he's gotten kicked or disconnected, I should say. There we go, King Hamilton. Into turn 19 to finish off the lap. Stays 6th, but improves his lap. As 40-pound lobster improves by 6/10, but still gonna stay in 4th. Sploob is starting his lap.
A 40-pound lobster needed to find at least 7/10 to go up to third. I just got word that Carter got kicked.
Alright, let's see if we can invite him back here.
I think I have him added. Let me see if I can.
Blue going very nice out of Aqua Minerale. Let's see, how
I
much
do
is he
not
up
have
going into sector 3?
Carter added.
2/10. He has a purple sector 2. Let's see, going into the chicane. Very nice chicane there. Oh, and he's right behind. As Crazy Carter joins back, as now Plug is right behind the McLaren. A 40-pound lobster. Is it going to interfere with his lap? Doesn't look like it as we go into turn 18. Gets a little bit of a slipstream out of the final corner into turn 19. It's going to be a 1:15.2 to go as the pole position.
Split lap from Blue, especially while being blocked a little there at the end.
It might have helped him, if anything.
Might have helped him. That clear air always helps, so.
As now he's rushing to get back so that he could do one final lap on new tires, I'm guessing. As he's up on this lap. He's up on this lap. He just got a purple sector 1 on his in lap. If he can go faster on these tires, that should tell you how fast he's going to go on brand new tires with all that grip once they're warmed up.
I do believe that we will see massive niggies come out pretty soon. Or we could see what we saw in
Pluvis spun out.
Austria from niggies. Probably
He's doing donuts.
early celebrations. Early celebration from Plube.
Just got bored, wanted to do a little bit of some donuts. Look, he's drifting out now. Now he's on his way to the pits as both Aston Martins have come out of the pits. Facina,
He
nothing
probably
to
wanted
lose
to
here.
act like,
Oh, and there goes
hey, look,
Plub, spun around again. I'm
Plube
guessing he
is
knows
having
that
a
he
little
can't.
bit of fun.
I'm guessing he knows that he can't come back in time. So I'm guessing he's just having a little bit of fun on those tires. He's just drifting out and he crashes into the barrier. Better get out of the way soon, cause that Aston Martin is coming around pretty quick. As now he comes into the pits. Let's see, which Aston Martin could this possibly be? It's Crazy Carter.
In
Crazy
theory, if
Carter,
Plube doesn't have that bad of damage, Plube could technically go out for another lap.
he'd have to really push it though. I wouldn't say it's worth it.
He'd have enough time.
Oh, he does. The lap's only 115. Yeah, he can make it. Here we go. Crazy Carter has to put on a good lap here. Plum last as Massive Nuggies doesn't look like he's going out yet. As the other Aston Martin is crossing the line to go on their lap. That's Bocina going on their lap as Crazy Carter puts on a purple from what I'm seeing on my map. As Pine
It
has
does seem
retired
like
from the session.
it does seem like Focina has invalidated.
Oh, unfortunate.
The track map is red.
Crazy Carter. This is going to be a good lap from Crazy Carter with the 52 on Sector 2. As here we go into Sector 3 with Crazy Carter. Do we think it's going to be a good lap? We don't know, but we'll see where it puts him. It's definitely going to put him above Massive Nuggies because Massive Nuggies did not come out at the end. He's going to be starting in last. As here we go. Coming across the line into turn 19 onto the straight. That's 7th for Crazy Carter. As
The
both King Hamilton and
118.7.
Focina have been validated. 40-pound lobster. I saw purple sector 1 on mine. Here we go.
Plube will take this one from the pits.
Aqua Minerale. Very nice section there from Lobster. Into the
We do have
chicane.
a. I'm sorry, cut you
Oh,
off there. We
very
have a
nice.
purple sector 1 from Blitz.
Oh, that's something to watch out for as we're watching Lobster finish up his lap. Blue takes the line. Here we go. This is going to determine it. Lobster, very good.
Blitz
It's going to
is
be a
has
115.7. It's third.
Lobster is during that. We have Blitz with the purple sector 2 at the moment. He's 1 tenth up
Blitz
currently.
up. Blitz is up almost 2 tenths on his lap. Let's see, what is it going to be? Coming across the line. It's going to be a 115.6. It's not good enough for pole, but it's good enough for third. Crazy Carter coming across the line. Stays 7th. Here we go, Focina. If Focina's up, is down on their lap, if they can pull out something from the hat, it's going to be a pole.
It doesn't seem like they have anything left. Focina is blinking.
Here we go, coming across the line. What is it going to be? I don't think it's going to be enough. And Plube takes pole position in Imola for round 3.
Beautiful job by Blue. Blitz had me a little worried there and with set 2.
Yeah, it was a very, very close one.
So we've seen Massive use this strategy before. He used it in Austria,
He did, he
where
did.
he didn't qualify, and he made his way back up to P2. So we could see the same from him again.
We'll see. He's gonna have a lot of catching up to do unless a big crash happens turn 1, which is very possible here in Imola, as it's a long straight into a fourth gear turn. It's gonna be a close one into turn 1, but we'll see what happens. As once again, pole position is on the left-hand side.
Based off the last couple of years here in Imola, isn't it always the person in second who gets the better launch here?
Yes, because it is straight. Pole position has to turn to the right. I mean, second does as well, but it's less of a turn, really. So they get an advantage. But we'll see if that can change.
We'll see who has the better reaction time.
Now, pre-race predictions. Who do we think is gonna win this? Based off of based just off
Based off of
qualifying.
based off of qualifying, I would say it seems like Lube has this one. But if we go
I
based
can
off
see
of
that.
anything else, if we go based off last race and then view of the WTF races, I have seen that Plug is sometimes inconsistent with his scorings and all that. Also, don't forget we do have Massive Eggies who did really impress in Austria. So
I want to see Massive Nuggies do good this one.
I believe
I
Massive
think he's
Nuggies
got it.
will. I believe Massive Nuggies will because if we look back to Austria, right? Sure, Austria is a much easier track than Imola. However, we did have a lot more drivers in Austria than we do here in Imola.
And he was very close as well to getting that P1.
I think only 2/10 separated and Brownie's buns at
It
the
was
very end
very
of the race.
close. It was very close. So this one's gonna be nice and fun.
Yep, I'm assuming we'll have a nice, fun, and clean race.
So here we go.
All right,
5
here we go.
lights are on in Imola, and they go wild. The drivers are off. Plube gets a better start off the end on those soft tires. As here we go into turn 1. How's it gonna be going into turn 1? We have drivers going side by side.
A bit
Fasina
of
Buggy
contact between
Blitz.
the Astons.
Fasina and Buggy
Bucky
Blitz trade places. Plube is taking off on those soft tires. Looks like he did the alternate strategy. Went on the softs. Buggy Blitz and Fasina are on the mediums. Looks
King
like a
Hamilton
mix of
trying to
both.
get past.
Fosina and 40-pound Lobster switch places. They go off the track a little bit. Going into Aqua Minerale. As there's a spin, King Hamilton has
We have
spun
contact.
Pine. Pine has spun out in Aqua Minerale from the contact with King Hamilton. Crazy Carter making up a couple places. Massive Nuggies already up to P5.
Messi is doing well, like I predicted. Although the incident with Pine and King Hamilton, it looked like Pine got on the throttle way too quickly, and,
I
and
saw
uh,
contact from my
he
POV.
he spun it a little bit, and then he had contact with Hamilton. 'Cause I was watching Pine.
40-pound Lobster's catching up on those soft tires to Bucky Blitz, who's on the mediums. Very closely here. 5/10 separates Bucky Blitz and Lobster.
How long do you think those soft tires will last them? Because Imola is known to have uh
I feel like
very
we can see them
harsh.
going to like lap 8 or so. I'm not totally sure, but I feel like those mediums are gonna do around 11 or 12 depending. Because
I could
Imola
see
really
that.
eats the tires.
Yeah, Imola has some terrible tire degradation, so I could see that.
Massive Nuggies doing well to catch up to the group. Starting from P8, already up to P5, and catching up to Focina and Lobster and Bucky
And
Blitz.
a DRS range of them.
Yep, but DRS is enabled next lap. As Ploops has the fastest lap, the 1:17.1. As DRS is now enabled.
See,
40-pound
we have
Lobster
an
getting very close here to Bucky Blitz. Ooh, very close. Goes a little bit deep into turn 1, but that grip with the soft tires really helps him out, as he didn't lose much time there. But he did lose time to Focino, who's now behind him by 3/10, and he's gonna lose the place, potentially. Focino around the outside into the hairpin, and there's contact, and that is 40-pound Lobster with no front wing, and that's a virtual safety car.
I didn't catch
Virtual
that
safety car.
that bit of contact. What happened?
Focino was side by side with 40-pound Lobster, and then I forgot who got pushed wide, but somebody got pushed wide, and then it was just a spin of 40-pound Lobster, and now we have a virtual safety car as we go green, green, green once again. Massive Noogies already caught up to Focina, so we're gonna have our first DRS here. Our first use of DRS for round 3, as
We
that's
have
Pine
an
spun
incident with
around.
Pine.
There we go, Massive Noogies. Got DRS on Focina. This one about 2/10, and there goes Massive Noogies. Saves it from going into the wall, but
Ooh.
still in the gravel. Let's see how many positions he's gonna lose. Is he even gonna lose one? No. But he has to hurry up as King Hamilton's right behind him. Looks like he's up and running again. Just lost a lot of time. Lobster goes into the pits to change that front wing. Goes onto the hard tires. We'll see how that goes for him. As Pine has DNF, that's gonna be a safety car. This is gonna save 40-pound Lobster.
This is gonna save 40-pound Lobster. This is gonna massively save Noogies after his spin.
This is gonna save all the soft runners as well.
It is. It would allow them to pit onto hards. Because I don't see the mediums making it to the end from here. Also,
Yeah.
in that VSC that we had, it does seem like we did have a big winner out in it, and it was Massive who gained 2/10 on Bosina.
Alright, let's see this. Anybody comes to the pits. Out of the top 3, nobody comes to the pits. So it looks like they're choosing not to come into the pits and change those tires onto hards. King Hamilton on those soft tires is going to come in to put on those hards, I assume. Crazy Carter is going to come in as well to change those soft tires. King
Any idea
Hamilton
what they're
goes
going on
onto the
to?
hards. King Hamilton onto the hards. Crazy Carter is gonna go on the hards as
Mediums.
well.
Oh, yeah. I saw the yellow line. It was the mediums.
Yeah, I saw that too.
As we follow our race leader at the moment, which is Plug ahead of Bucky Blitz, ahead of Focina. That's our current top three. Does seem like Plube has kept it calm and collective throughout these first couple of laps. As we wait now to see King Hamilton, Crazy Carter, and 40-pound Lobster catch up to the pack.
Alright, so very eventful as Facina pits. Facina's into the pits. Changing off
Do you think
the
that'll
medium
cost?
tires. Gonna go on to the hard tires. Very questionable call. But it might work out. Caught
I think
everybody off guard,
the
I
other
assume.
strategy would have been better.
I can probably agree.
Just stay on your mediums until those times switch to the softs, because the safety car, all it's doing is helping them out basically. They don't have to put as much wear and tear into the tire.
Alright, so everybody else but the top three have pitted under this safety car.
Right.
King Hamilton's in 4th place now due to Facina pitting.
Big winners from all the
As,
pitters is just really King Hamilton, who jumped up
yeah,
from, I believe, 6th,
from around
was it?
6,
No, it
around
had to be closer to last, because
safety car is
Hamilton
going
did
in
pit.
this lap. So top three gonna be left vulnerable here to new hard tires, especially Plube. Plube on those old softs. Gonna be interesting how this plays out here.
Well, but I don't really see the Hearts as that much of a threat at the moment, because I don't think they were given enough time to fully warm up their tires.
Here we go, coming across the final corner. Plube is off, gets a decent jump. As here we go, onto the main straight we go.
Little
Really
touch
no
of the wall
moves
from
here.
Plube.
Lucky Blitz thinks about it but doesn't go for it at the end. Massive Nuggies. Everybody's held place through turns 1 and 2. I think those are turns 1 and 2, but here we go into the second S. As somebody goes wide, that's King Hamilton that goes wide. Avoids contact with anybody, thankfully. But we're still going here. As that is an Aston Martin.
That's the Aston.
Crazy Carter has spun out. Lucky Blitz. So I guess these softs are really dying for Plube now, as I assume they're going to be near their pit window now.
I would assume this would be like towards their pit window. I feel like for the soft runners, they should have pit under safety car and went for the hards. The
Well, every
runners.
other soft runner did except for Plube.
I don't think Bucky. Oh, no, Bucky's on mediums. I don't think Bucky did. Although we could see the softs going up to like lap 10 maybe.
As Crazy Carter gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. As here we go, Bucky Blitz getting very close to Plube. Oh, looks down the inside but doesn't end up sending it. Plube goes a little bit off. So here we go, Bucky Blitz. Oh, very close.
I have a feeling we'll see a team play from the McLarens. I feel like we'll
Massive,
see Massive Noogies try to slow down Focina a bit.
maybe, but we'll see. Because Massive Noogie is getting very close to overtaking Bucky Blitz. But
We
Bucky
could
Blitz
see
is
the
also...
overtake.
Yeah, we might see an overtake, but we'll see. Is Plube gonna come in this lap? Doesn't look like it. He goes a little bit wide, but he's still going. I see an overtake coming here. I don't know from who, but DRS is enabled now. I don't know if who's gonna overtake somebody, but somebody's gotta overtake somebody at some point. As here we go. Around the outside goes Bucky Blitz.
Do we
Hits
see a move?
Plube a little bit. Oh, and Massive Noogies.
And
What happened to
Noogies.
Massive? Massive has spun out. Oh no. I don't know what happened to Noogies, but I guess he spun out. And he's down to 6th place, which is gonna be killer. Bucky Blitz now has to try to focus on Plube, despite what happened behind him. Focina's catching up to Bucky Blitz. I think Massive was helping Bucky Blitz by slowing down Focina, but Bucky is also catching up
Trying
to
to help it
Plube.
out. Lobster.
And it's gonna be a DRS train here. As let's see, is Plube gonna come in this lap? No, it doesn't look like he is. But DRS is enabled. Bucky Blitz is gonna have DRS down the main straight on Plube.
So
Are we gonna see an overtake finally? Looks like we are. He's going around the outside of Plube into turn, whatever that is. And he's past Plube before even the turn. As here we go, Focina looks to overtake Plube, but doesn't end up sending it. Plube looks like he's losing grip out there. But Bucky Blitz does not have any DRS, or ERS I should say, sorry.
It does look like Plube's tires are dead. So like I said, they probably will go to like lap 11. They'll most likely come in this lap. Need to prove the asset for me.
Oh, Plube catching up very quickly to Bucky Blitz, and he's almost spitting out, losing a whole bunch of grip.
So see, I almost spins out losing grip as well. That's lovely. Please tell me you didn't hear that.
What? No, I did not hear anything.
Alright, okay, good. Alright, let's see.
Plube is
Plube
coming
in the
into the pits.
Well, good time. Lobster advances. Here we go with Focina.
Focina has the
From
DRS.
Focina.
Does not send it. Ooh. Ooh, Focina. Absolutely sending it right now.
Focina is always eager to get into these type of fights over here, so I wouldn't be surprised if you do see something from Focina pretty soon. Although we do have another Austria situation where we have our two front runners fighting it really tough, and we have our person in third hanging back ever so slightly to pick up the pieces of whatever happens.
Oh, Bucky Blitz is gonna get overtaken by Focina before the last few corners. Bucky Blitz has to go into the pits this lap.
Do you think those medium tires are dead already?
It looks like they're dead, but he's staying out.
And we have 40-pound Lobster who goes on to him. 40-pound Lobster gets by really
40
quickly
pound.
before
Oh
the
my
turn.
goodness.
Amazing stuff coming from our front three. It does
I
look
think
like
it's
we
gonna be
will
between these
have.
two up here.
Looks like 40-pound lobster will go on defensive. But it does look like because he is defending so much against Bucky, he is losing a lot of. He's losing at least a tenth to Cena.
Oh, 40-pound lobster is out of the DRS.
Ooh, this put him at a huge disadvantage. Here we go, actually right on board with Bucky Blitz. Let's see.
Does not go into the pits. Alright, well, looks like Casina is starting to run away with it. But there's still, let's see, how many laps? 9 laps? About 9 laps left in this race. So anything can happen here. 40-pound lobster. Never mind, Bucky Blitz still has to pit.
As King Hamilton receives a 3-second penalty for track limit violations. Did Bloop have the slow stop, or what happened with him?
Bloob just fell back because everybody else had already pitted. Except for Massive Nuggies and Bucky Blitz, they're staying out. I'm guessing they're banking on a safety car.
Well, both of them started on soft snow, medium snow.
Yes, so they both have to
Yeah.
pit.
So they would both have to pit onto the soft tire, and that would be towards the end, as we saw the soft
And
tires
Bucky
last, what,
Blitz is in the
8-9
pits.
laps?
So I'm guessing Massive is coming into the pits as well.
And he's thrown on the red soft tires.
And so is Massive. Massive's coming to the pits. 5-second time penalty for Massive Nuggies for speeding in the pit lane.
Seems like this was not Massive's race at all. Let's be right on board with our race leader for a little bit, who has a 1.6-second gap to a 40-pound lobster behind.
Three-second time penalty for Plube for track limits. Do you think these hard tires are gonna make it to the end? By the way, Massive Nuggies went onto hard tires.
I do believe the hard tire can make it to the end of the race.
They're probably gonna be near the end of their life, but I think they can make it. So I could see Facina taking the checkered flag here.
They will. I feel like they definitely can make it, but like you were saying, they will be at like the end of their life.
Plube's about to overtake his teammate King Hamilton here. Oh, very nice one.
Pretty sure Hamilton would just let him by, and as
Looks like Plube
rightfully
had to
so, he
force himself
does.
through, but hey, if anything works, it works. As Plube shows, he has 18 seconds till the next car, which is 40-pound lobster, who's absolutely chilling right now in second place.
I don't think anything can really ruin a 40-pound lobster day at the moment. I know what would brighten his day. If good old Focino over there had a spin, that would certainly brighten a 40-pound lobster's day. But other than that, a 40-pound lobster is having a pretty good race.
3 second time penalty for Crazy Carter.
Looks like all of our drivers here were penalized. Almost. 40-pound lobster and Focina still have yet to get a penalty. Let me check our race director though. Let's see how many warnings each person has got. Wow. I can't believe that. So, by the looks of it, it looks like 40-pound lobster only has one warning for exceeding track limits, while Focina has one, two. Focina has two. So one more for Focina, and we will be seeing a penalty go their way. Oh, we have fighting actually going on between fifth and
Bucky
fourth place.
blitzing. King Hamilton here. Side by side on the main straight. Oh, it's actually going to be a close one. Side by side to turn one. Bucky Blitz takes it.
Beautiful job from Bucky Blitz. And they are 4 seconds away from Plug, who has barely put a dent in that 18-second gap.
Alright, Ploob has made 3 seconds up on 40-pound lobster as we approach near the end of the race here. Alright, let's go on
But it
board with
looks of it,
Focina. Go ahead.
Focina is just flying out. By the looks of it, we might see Bucky catch up to Plug by the end of the race.
It's very much possible. He's catching up to Ploob as we speak.
He's taken 2 tenths out of him in 3 already. 4. He's taken time to Plug and fast. Plug has taken out another second from a 40-pound lobster. As we can see Bucky Blitz in the background of Plug at the moment, stalking the Mercedes car. The Mercedes seems to be flashing so low on ERS, meaning Plug has been pushing for quite a bit and
Ploob
is now
does have
recharging their battery.
8%.
How much does Bucky have?
Bucky Blitz has 48%.
Thank you for letting me know that.
It's very much possible we get a fight at the end of the race here, maybe before that.
We could see the fight on like lap 21. Could be a last lap shootout basically between these two. Lube is at 30 to 32% on his tires, and the 40-pound lobster is at 39 to 34.
Plume starting to save up some battery here. 14% now. 30% for
Lube is
Bucky
gonna have
Blitz.
to. Bucky Blitz, is he in DRS range? No, he is not.
No, I think that's why he pushed a little bit more. So he could try to get in DRS range, but
But
unsuccessful.
we will see the fight happen next lap, like was
Maybe this
predicted.
lap, he's within striking distance at this point. So let's see
He is
here on
within.
lap 20.
See, what do we get? He does also have to think with his head. We are so close to the end of the race. He doesn't want to risk DNFing now.
Oh, look at this from Bucky
Look
Blitz.
at
Very nice stuff
there,
here from Bucky Blitz.
we got 2 laps of good fighting from him.
I doubt there's going to be 2 laps. There's probably going to be 1 lap, and that's it. But here we go. Into the chicane. Well, he looks down the inside, but it's not going to send it. A very nice chicane there from Bucky.
Bucky should probably wait until the DRS rate.
I think that's what he's going to do. We go past the DRS detection zone. He's going to have the DRS on this next straight. The only DRS zone on this track. And here we go. He enables the DRS. Gets the slipstream. Enables the battery. It's gonna be not even close here, as he's already passed before we even get to the turn at all. And Bucky Blitz takes P3 away from Plube.
Plube had nothing he could do there. I mean, we could see Plube try to fight him back next lap, that final lap of DRS. But you never know, because Plube has just lost almost a second already.
Yeah, he's already nearly out of the DRS. So it's very unlikely that we see the fight go. There you go. Oh, never mind. He's back in the DRS zone, but yep, there we go. He's out of it.
Go on if Bucky makes a tiny mistake in the chicane. I'm sorry.
Looks like he made it nice and made it work. Plube, he's not gonna get the DRS. He's 3/10 away from it. Bucky Blitz caught up about 3 seconds on that last lap to Lobster.
He has shortened the gap to Lobster. Although it does look like Lobster and Focina have just had a perfect race for them, as neither of them have gotten a single penalty yet. And it
So the perfect
looked like
strategy.
none of them have gotten perfect strategy, keeping it in lines, pushing it to the limits, and then on top of that, they've kept it pretty clean this entire race. So I'd say they had a good race. Ooh, Blue's down in 2 seconds, and not even half a lap. Focina's tires are dead.
Are they now?
They're at like 50%.
But it doesn't matter, as he's gonna, or whatever it is, whoever it is, Focina's gonna come across the line, almost loses it. But here we go, comes across the line. Focina wins the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix for round 3.
By a 40-pound lobster, and give it up to our rookie, first race of the season for him, who puts it on the podium with the P3.
Plube comes in for P4. Massive Nuggies overtook King Hamilton on this lap to take P5, as now we're gonna come across the line.
Devastation for King Hamilton. Devastation for Plough. The Mercedes boys are devastated at the moment. As
As
if this
Massive
race would have just
Nuggies,
ended a few
due to
laps ago.
penalties, Massive Nuggies is not going to be able to finish P5. P6 it is for Massive Nuggies. And Crazy Carter just coming across the last
Hold
few
on.
corners. And it's
Hold
going to
on,
take
never mind.
P7.
Lube is over there saying that the safety car saved everyone.
It did in some sort, but it also created some disadvantages.
Yeah. Still a race from our rookie and a 40-pound lobster. So seeing as this has become something that we expect of him to put it on the podium, especially with all the talking he does.
Well, I'm gonna just say they dominated
It
like the
did.
whole second half of the race, basically. Plube
It really
dominated the first
did.
half,
It
but
was,
after that safety car, it just changed everything up.
yeah, that safety car gave a real big advantage to those who capitalized on it, and those who didn't, well, they suffered. I feel like if Plube would have pit with Fosina, he could have been up there fighting at the end.
Yeah, yeah, that's for sure.
Does look like Plube will take the fastest lap of the race with a 1:17.1.
Very nice from Plube. So, our
And
final, well, we'll say our results from this race. Focina, P1, Lobster, V2, Bucky, 3, Plube, King Hamilton, Massive Nuggies, Crazy Carter, and Pine. That's
pretty good
our
race.
results, our temporary results for round 3 of TNC. And what did you think of the race overall, Roach?
I thought it was a pretty good race. I feel like after the safety car, the race was a lot more exciting because during the initial part before the safety car, we didn't see much fighting. We did see a couple cars go into the wall, but other than that, we didn't see much.
Yeah, it was very entertaining.
It was a pretty entertaining race.
For only 8 drivers, that was pretty good. I liked it. That makes me
I
excited
enjoyed it.
for round 4, which is at, let me check really quick.
I
Round
believe
4. Round 4 for TNC next week will be at Portimao, Portugal.
Portimao. That'll
That's
be
gonna
an
be a
exciting
very,
one to
very
watch.
entertaining one. I should be here for commentary.
I should also be here for commentary. So,
Alright, sounds like a plan for round 4 next Tuesday, as tomorrow. Make sure to join us for Wednesday Throwdown F1. We're also at Imola. And then join for round, I don't know what round it is, but join for
I think
FNL
it's
on
round
Friday.
4.
Friday Night Lights on Friday. Who's
Oh,
also
no, it
at
would be
Imola.
round 7, I believe. I believe it's
So,
round 7 for FNL and for WTF tomorrow.
alright, round 7. Join us for round 7 for our other series. And join us, I don't know if we're going to have a commentator for EU, but if we do, join us in EU for that race. And
Sorry, round 6.
round 6, okay, so join us for round
Yeah,
6
just real
for
quick.
WTF and FNL. Join us for, I don't know what round we are in EU, but we're also in Imola. So it's going to be a nice calendar, nice schedule here. Make sure to join us. And I think that's it from me and Road Cheer. So thank you for joining us. Thank you
That's
for
it.
watching Formula Worldwide Leagues. Uh, I was your commentator, CapacityRex 3. Thank you for joining me today, alongside me here, Roach.
Lovely to be
And
here, as always.
and yeah, well, can't wait to see you guys next week when we're back on commentary. Have a good one.